Why are most meetings so unproductive? Meetings have become a staple of modern work culture, but are they really worth the time and effort? Unfortunately, most meetings are a waste of time and resources, and it's time we start acknowledging this fact. In this article, we'll explore the reasons why most meetings are bad, what a great meeting looks like, and alternatives to traditional meetings. The problem with meetings. The main problem with meetings is that they tend to be unproductive and aimless. People often leave meetings with no clear idea of what they're supposed to do next or what was even accomplished. This creates a culture of unnecessary meetings that waste time and resources. Another issue with meetings is that they are often used as a crutch for poor communication. Instead of having clear and concise communication channels, people rely on meetings to get their message across. This creates a culture of unnecessary meetings that waste time and resources. The solution: great meetings. So what makes a meeting great? The answer is simple. A great meeting is one that saves time. If a meeting can't save time, then it shouldn't be held. Here are some key elements of a great meeting. Clear start and end time. A great meeting should have a specific start and end time. This ensures that everyone is on the same page and knows when the meeting will come to an end. This helps to keep the meeting focused and productive. It's important to start on time, even if some attendees are running late. This sends a message that everyone's time is valuable and that the meeting won't be held up for latecomers. Clear agenda. A great meeting should have a clear agenda. Attendees should know what will be discussed and what the goal of the meeting is. This helps to keep the meeting on track and prevents attendees from going off on tangents. The agenda should be distributed in advance so attendees can prepare and know what to expect. During the meeting, the facilitator should stick to the agenda and keep the discussion focused on the topics at hand. No minutes, just action items. Great meetings don't need minutes except for those that require them, like a board meeting or annual corporate meeting. Instead, the only notes needed are a list of who committed to do what and when it is due. This ensures that everyone is accountable for their actions and helps to keep the meeting productive. The facilitator should assign action items and deadlines during the meeting and follow up with attendees afterward to ensure they're on track. Alternatives to traditional meetings. In addition to great meetings, there are other alternatives to traditional meetings that can be just as effective. Here are some alternatives to consider. Email can be a great way to communicate information and updates without the need for a meeting. It's also a good way to keep track of conversations and decisions. Instant messaging. Instant messaging tools like Slack or Microsoft Teams can be used for quick questions or updates. This can help to reduce the need for meetings and make communication more efficient. Project management tools. Project management tools like Trello or Asana can be used to manage tasks and keep track of progress. This can help to reduce the need for meetings and make it easier for teams to collaborate on projects. Video conferencing. Video conferencing tools like Zoom or Skype can be used for remote meetings or discussions. This can help to save time and travel costs and make it easier for people to collaborate from different locations. However, it's important to remember that video conferencing is still a type of meeting and needs the same rules as any other meeting. Specifically, time constraints, agendas, and commitment lists. Conclusion. In conclusion, most meetings are bad, but they don't have to be. By following the key elements of a great meeting, clear start and end times, a clear agenda, and action items, we can make meetings more productive and worthwhile. But we also need to be open to new ways of communication and collaboration, and not rely on meetings as the default solution to every problem. It's high time we start rethinking our meeting culture. We need to recognize that meetings are not the solution to every problem, and that there are better ways to communicate and collaborate. By embracing new technologies and communication channels, and following the key elements of a great meeting, we can reduce the number of meetings we need to have and make the ones we do have more effective. By doing so, we can save time, reduce frustration, and get more done. So the next time you're tempted to schedule a meeting, ask yourself if it will save time. If the answer is no, then don't hold the meeting. Your coworkers will thank you for it.